somewhere very, very close to horses. Horse manure has a very specific stink. This is a little dugout. This is for somebody's tent. There's a little entrance right there. There's another tent over there. Looks like the people who were here got ran out. When they get run out, they leave, their stuff stays, and then people complain about the stuff being somewhere back. There's an old ass tent, all tore up, baby stroller. All this stuff is salvageable and usable by somebody, but they got the property to do it on. This is somebody's little humble abode. You're allowed to have those in Mexico City, by the way. I've had people tell me how horrible it is because in Mexico City, people have to live in tent houses. Or they have to live in houses made out of pallets or cardboard boxes. Here in the United States, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. There's a rat. Hey, rat, are you dead? That's definitely a rat. He's got a fly on him. Let's see if he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. That is a dead rat. Anyway, best not to hang around too long. People might get the idea that, well, who knows what ideas they get. The fact is that they get them and they do desperate shit. Oh, there's somebody with a kite. Way cool. Now, there's some stuff here that is definitely salvageable that would be usable by me. I mean, I could definitely use that and that, but I'm not going to come back and get them. I probably should, because eventually this stuff will all get yanked out by the city. Eventually. Some of this hose might come in handy. It depends on what all I decide to build. Now that's not the only one around here. I have only stopped 2 places in town. This is my second stop. And of course, I'm checking out what they got. I'll start going to the services tomorrow morning. Here's another camp. Now all these camps could be still livable. None of these camps are salvageable though. The reason for that is because they done destroyed everything that was worth salvaging. That'd be the land. See, where they picked to go in is far different from where I would have picked. They would have picked a little bit with a partial clearing and tamped it all down, whereas I would have picked an area like this. So much foliage in there, and there's multiple plants, like this one right here. I don't know what it is, but it's got a lot of barbs on it. That's a blackberry. It's got a lot of barbs on it. And there's actually a natural rose bush in there that I passed on the way by as well. If you can do that, you can make yourself a small entrance. Very small. You see this piece right here? It's got quite a bit on there. It can hide quite a bit underneath. See how big of a hole that is? That's almost wide enough for a human being to go through by themselves. But the hole, when you stand upright, is magically covered by this. There's a few little spots like that are in here. Find a good one though. There's a good spot right there. That's somebody's toilet. But right there would be a decent spot. There's still a lot open here that people can see through. This right here is the best spot whatsoever, though. And it's only wide enough for maybe something about the size of a fox to go through right now. But the grasses in the front help to keep you hidden. Also, this blackberry here is bigger than the end of my thumb. There's a bunch of them in there. It's all food. It's all usable. Now some of this is usable as roughage. Most of it is not. It's not edible, not because it doesn't have any sustenance to it. It's just the flavor that's gross. And there's ways that you can cook it so that you don't cook out all of the nutrients, but you do cook out the flavor. The nasty part of the flavor anyway. And there'll always be a hint of it. Here's another one of them campsites. There's a lot of them around here. Tells me that, and this right here, this has all been knocked down recently. See how it's been chopped, but it's still green. Same thing with this one here. Somebody had an intent and purpose for this campsite to try to expand it. See, this is what free camping, well, it's not free. This is expensive too. Oh, sorry. Anyway, we get to see all this garbage around here, and we get to see how much of a mess it really makes. But also, we've gotten to see nationwide homeless people cleaning all this stuff up. We've gotten to see nationwide people who, well, people who you consider the scum of the earth, doing everything that they can to try to make this a better place, but also trying to etch out their own little place to survive. It's not easy to do. Whenever you go, people want you to move. And then, of course, we got people who don't know what they're doing, who want to clear out a space like this. This space right here, at one point in time, all of this right here would have looked like that there. There's not a lot of grasses in there because not much of the light hits the bottom, but there's some grasses. Here you can tell that there was a trail created, and the trail was created a while ago. You can tell that because of the quantity of grasses that are growing in the trail. That would have been a dirt trail, and then after it was a dirt trail, it would have been not walked on for a while in order to grow those grasses there. Now this area right here, this is what it would have looked like when it was walked on a bunch. And of course, this is leftovers from fires, from people trying to stay warm, cook their dinner, whatever it is. Oh, sorry, folks. Thank you. Anyway, I don't know, you guys know what I do. I go find missing people, I pick up garbage, and I make fun of idiots. I'm going to end this video. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.